So the news that we've all been waiting for has finally happened. The Indiana Fever have hired Stephanie White as their new head coach. We've been waiting for this with bated breath to the point where it has caused me to have a sinus infection. This raspy voice and red nose that you see as a result of a sinus infection is a result of me waiting with bated breath with every passing second when they did not announce Stephanie White as their head coach, thinking they might not and might hire somebody stupid. Um, can't be much worse than Christy Sides, but whatever. So it caused me to have a sinus infection. I was hoping for this so bad. Not really, but this is something definitely worth celebrating as an Indiana Fever fan. Um, I look at her time over, especially over the last couple of years with the Connecticut Sun. I really feel like she's overachieved with that group. She really knows how to get the best out of her talent. Watching those two playoff games where Indiana went to Connecticut, it was very obvious Indiana had the much more talented team. Now, Connecticut had the more experienced team, and the coaching just wasn't even close. Christy Sides versus Stephanie White. I mean, Indiana never had a chance with that one. So, but now they do. Now they have a good coach. Now they have a real coach. Now they have somebody with some good experience and somebody who will tailor the offense around Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell and everybody involved. Um, that's one thing too. Obviously, Christy Sides never used Caitlin Clark correctly. She never used Aaliyah Boston correctly either. She wanted her to be just a back to the basket post up player when Aaliyah is capable of a lot more. And I don't think she ever recognized that or wanted anything to do with that. And that's a shame. I think that really kind of stunted her growth a little bit, especially over the first 2 years. But I think I look for her to make a big leap forward. She's already made she's still good. I mean, she still made the All Star team both of her first 2 seasons. She's already, one of the best out there. And, with her and Caitlin, I really see them, being there for quite some time. Kelsey Mitchell, too. I look for them to have a long run together. Kelsey's a little bit older. She might have to duck on out before Caitlin and Aaliyah, but I think Caitlin and Aaliyah will be there for quite some time. And I think, depending on how long Stephanie White stays there and assuming they can get a good coach even after she decides that she doesn't want to do this anymore, hopefully they can, get somebody else who's equally as good. Or maybe even at that point the team would be good enough to basically coach themselves. You look at the Connecticut Sun, I mean, under Stephanie White, Dejanay Carrington. Yes, I know I've had a lot of personal issues with her, but I mean, I feel like I can objectively say she's very, very, very mid as a basketball player in the WNBA. She is not somebody who can be a major contributor to a winner. I feel like Stephanie White got the most out of her. Dejanay got the most improved player for the 2024 season, and I think you really have to give a shout to Stephanie White for that. Um, but and plus, DeWanna Bonner, much older, much slower. She really knew how to utilize her properly. Alyssa Thomas, I really feel like reached her ceiling with Stephanie White, and everybody else too. So I think Stephanie White's going to make a big, big difference. That's what we've been waiting for. That's what we were all hoping for. We didn't know how it was going to go. Apparently, in the NBA, there's no secrets, or excuse me, in the WNBA, there's no secrets, and that's okay. As long as it's good secrets like this one. So just already looking forward to 2025. It's hard to believe, but yeah, I just want to see how she can unlock their potential. I'm looking forward to see the jumps that Caitlin and Aaliyah and Kelsey and Lexi and everybody make over this off season. I know Lexi and Aaliyah are both playing in this Unrivaled 3x3 league, which is a league I had zero interest in watching unless Caitlin Clark was involved. Now, they've recently announced that like 6 more people will be involved as they have exceeded their budgetary projections, which is a nice way of saying Caitlin Clark said no, so we now have a ton of extra money. So, like I said, with my emotional attachment to the Leah Boston, as well as Lexi Hull, Kelsey I know is in China, but who knows? I might have to check out a game or two, and just make sure Dejanay Carrington's not in it or Angel Reese, any of these Caitlin Clark haters. It's a 3x3 league. founded and run by Brianna Stewart and Nephesia Collier. I wonder who the two best teams in that league are going to be. So, one of those deals. So, I don't have a ton of faith in them. But like I said, and plus Kate Martin as well, getting all these people that you're trying to get the Caitlin Clark effect by proxy might be a good thing. So, well, let's see how that goes. But like I said, the biggest thing is, next season, the WNBA, the real season, and Caitlin Clark. Looking forward to seeing how this goes. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, hopefully Erica Wheeler, and Stephanie White. Possibly even Satu Sabali. That'd be wonderful. If they can get those five, or that group, that core together with Stephanie White as their coach, drawing up plays offensively and defensively, because the Fever last year did not play defense. That's just all there is to it. They played individual defense, but as a team, they had no defensive structure. They had no half court. Anytime they had to, have half court set to try to get a bucket, if they were, really down, really struggling for a while, it was not usually going to be very pretty. So it'd be interesting to see them actually use Caitlin Clark properly, use Aaliyah Boston properly. That high pick and roll. Kelsey, hanging out the 3-point line, then cutting to the basket, doing those backdoor cuts. Caitlin Clark continue those crazy passes. Lexi with her just incredible energy and effort off the bench, 3-pointers, defense, rebounding, offensive rebounding, without having to miss 15 layups of her own to get all the rebounding. Yeah, that's a shot at Angel Reese. I like taking shots at Angel Reese. What can I say? Am I wrong for that? Probably, but I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But yeah, exciting news. Good to see, and can't wait. Late April, early May 2025. Can't get here fast enough. So, looking forward to it. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.